Hello there, and welcome to this episode of A Tiny Dot in Space, where I explore the various regions, states, areas, territories, counties, whatever you call the first level of subdivisions of every country on planet Earth on GeoGuessr. And, my objective is to A, try to have some fun while doing this, B, see places I've never gone to and probably will never go to, and C, try to score 25,000 points on each map I play in this series. And if I succeed in doing 25,000 points, well, that area is done for. It will not feature again in the series. It is completed. And if I fail to play 25,000 points, well, it might feature again at some later date. Today we are going to an area that I failed to do 25,000 points in my European series a while back. We are going into the West Black Sea region of Turkey, which consists of 10 Turkish provinces. So this is quite a big area. It is just shy of 74,000 square kilometers. In 2024 had a population of 4.7 million people. And this is a statistical region, so there's no capital here. But the largest city is the city of Çorum, which let's see if we can identify where that is. If I just give me a moment, let's see. Çorum sits in right. I'm just having a look. Let's see. So Çorum is down here. So Çorum, this is Çorum. That's a population of, what did I say, 260 something thousand, wasn't it? Let's see, just need to repeat myself, 269,594 back in 2022. And, well, Turkey can be notoriously hard to play because if you are caught on any side roads, especially if you're caught on any highways, you could go on for a long, long while without finding anything much. If you're in one of the towns, you might find the information you're looking for, but it is really down to chance a lot, and you have to scour the map quite a bit and try to look for some terrain features and directions of roads, etc., to help you on your way. So this could take a while, or it could be brief. Well, it's hard to say with Turkey. So let's see what we get this time. So make a challenge, create challenge, copy the link, and put the link in a safe spot for later. Let's see. We write Bati Karadeniz Bölgesi, which is me butchering the Turkish language, but at least that is what it's called in Turkish. Is Trabzon? Well, we're not in Trabzon because that's too far east. So, but of course someone might be from Trabzon, maybe. I don't know what Öz means. Oh, roundabout as well. This is kind of rare. No, wait a minute. Are those umlauts all the way? Yeah. Gülütümüz var. Huh. Okay. Now it says Gülüt Belediye. I have to learn myself if belediyesi is city or town, or something entirely different, because that is everywhere. And I think it is town, or at least, at the very least, municipality. So we're probably in a town called Gülüt, and that's where you get a taxi in town. So, Kemal Atatürk, the leader of the reconstructed state of Turkey, in the 1920s and possibly early 30s, if I remember correctly. So, national icon, mother of the land. Oh, cool, but okay. Hmm. And now, is that the ocean? I hope that it is. And what might this statue of a mule be about? Interesting. So, are we on the ocean? Glutskapi. Okay, so let's see. Let's have a look at the ocean. So we're all the way here from over in Zonguldak, and past Samson. And this is Ordoven. Okay, so Samson is the furthest east we get. So it doesn't seem like we can see Gitsil just yet. Let's just complete this little look along the coastline. Doesn't look promising, does it? And this is next door is these, yeah. So no. Okay. I might have no. This is definitely the ocean. The question is the town called Gitsil, or is it? I mean, it could be part of maybe Zonguldak or something. Possibly Sinop. I guess I'm not looking close enough to the map. This should be quite easy to find, I think. Giselle. Oh, we want Gitsil with a C, not a Z. Side Kurungu. Now I started to think that I'm barking. Oh, yeah, I started to think I'm barking up the wrong tree name-wise. Because this seems to be leading absolutely nowhere. Oh wait, Gillets. No. What am I doing? Because I'm right. Oh, gods. Gillets, not Gisel. Gillets. That's so typical me. So, we're here in Erechli. Or however you say it. And most likely, at least. So how does that work? It's pretty much right on the sea, as far as I can see. Moving eastwards, which suggests that we're either over here, which seems actually quite likely. This is probably a roundabout. Supermarket, yes. Okay, so we are let's see, Auto Radiato Tamiri is this one. And of course that gives us an icky one because okay, but it's all the same building, so we should be here ish. There. Okay, good start. I do not like this misalignment though. Okay, next one. Ah, that's more like it. Okay, that's findable. Should be. We got signs here, and there's a intersection of some sort going on over here. Or maybe not. But at least there are signs hanging over the road. And that is unusual enough by itself. They could just be something I don't need though. Okay, Yenitsa Karabük Tunnel. Karabük is over here. There's Yenitsa. Or Yenitsa. So, are we coming up the tunnel then? And northeast. So go northeast. Right. And there's a river on the side. Quite a substantial one, actually. That could also just simply... I mean, once again, I don't speak Turkish. Not by any degree. It could basically just mean... Ah, we got a railroad. It could basically just mean the tunnels between Yenitsa and Karabük, and stating something about whether they are open or not. But at least we are on the same side as the railroad, and we are going slightly northeast. So... And we're on the north side of the river, which doesn't leave us many options, does it? And now we're in Karabük, so I don't know how to interpret that. Maybe going westwards is a good idea. Maybe, just maybe. So the railroad is on the north side. Balekusik? Is that what it says? So I would... If it was... Okay, so what's going on here then? So... Balikisik. Well, we've got Balikisik something here, but... so could that mean that the railroad... No, it's Balikisik. So does... Were we here then? Orman de Pozo. This must be... Yeah, that works. That works. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna move up ahead and see if we cross that railroad. Let's see, so this must be that building, and here comes the bend. And here comes the bridge across the railroad. Yep. Okay. Well then. So, is this that building? That's the next question. No, that's not a question. That seems like a fact. And let's see, if I look straight west, that's just the one building, right? And the second one comes up over here, this one. So if I look straight west, I think I'm clipping. No. Hmm. Okay, accounting will be needed. 1. Is that... there's a shack in the background. 1, 2, then we have parallel. 3, 4, okay. So I should be about here. There's a tiny bend in the road. I don't like this one. This one could easily be a ton of wrong. There. Okay, good. Nice. Oh no. No, 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 bend, no bends, please. Ah. And not easily pinnable. Yeah. Okay, let's see, where are we? We are... maybe Kurbanlik is the name of this area. I wouldn't know. Okay, so I got a freebie on the second round with the tunnel sign. Well, I'm not so sure I'm going to get a freebie now. Southeast. I think I want to go northwest. That is in the general direction of the sea. Although there are mountains ahead, so we are inland. Oh, we got a town here. But oh, wait, what did that? Oh no, 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 no. No, no, no. Oh, we're gonna have a work cut out here. Look at this. Then it bounces back. I don't know why GeoGuessr does this, but sometimes, and that means I can't get past. I don't know if that's a buffering issue or something, but well, that was really unfortunate. That I just hope I won't run into the same thing in the opposite direction. Oh, this might be helpful. Directly in 20 kilometers. Okay. So one would assume that we are on this one, yeah, this Devrek. So then the question is, how far is 20 kilometers? I would say possibly over here. Let's see now. So now at the moment we're heading, let's see, it's been a very straight northwesterly bit. That's a little too northerly. And here is all wriggly. Okay, but let's see what awaits us to the south. I was worried for a moment that we hit another rubbery wall. But no. Very typical side of the road for Turkey. And these walls that they build. Ah, Kizil Zapin. Ah, okay. Right. So how am I to interpret this then? Yeah, I'm still a little confuddled about my actual location. So does that mean that we're on this stretch of road now? What's got to do? Let's see, there should be a long building here, not visible on the map. Let's see. So come to the bend. There should be a road to the side. Should be a house up on the bend. That is there. Let's see if we can see the other two smaller ones. There should be a couple of buildings just by the side of the road. It looks like we've got some ruins here, which could well be those two down by the river. And then we're going around that bend. So now we go northerly or slight western bend. We go sharply, and it would appear that the map has not been updated with the new road. How old is this footage? 2023. Which is odd. That puts me in a rather icky spot. Yeah, because these roads really don't fit what I'm seeing, or at least in part they don't. And you would think that with the footage being 2 years old, or more even, they would have fixed the map. Let's see, so now we're going south. Yeah, so now we're here. And then we'll turn. And, yeah. So the road really to Ormanli and Alapi. Ormanli is there. Alapi is somewhere up there, but we're not going there. So, yeah, this is an odd one, because here's that road, while the road we're on is being plugged as a rather inconsequential road, which it hardly is, and that's the main road. So, what's going on here then? What is going on there? Because if I'm to trust the map, I'm on this bend. And in that case, this is that. That is that. Okay. So I know where I am. Now to figure out how on earth to pin it. There's some buildings, got some buildings over there. Question is, which of these houses am I looking at? So, Or is there any other way I could fix this? There's of course a chance of counting, which I usually do not crave to do. But I might have to. Let's see, can I identify this road to the side? If I can, I might stand a chance. And that will be just before the end of the bend. No, oh. Yeah, then there was that robbery thing. Oh, God. That building there. Let's see, so we got a number of buildings. That is probably this. And if that is the case, then that might not be on the map at all. It's a shame when I'm being robbed of the 1 point reference I could make some use out of. So, how do we do this? Okay, first of all, we can start by counting our way to that house. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there's that one. If I look straight east, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm gonna say I'm one away from that one, from the long building. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 8. Okay, so I'm one away from that one, 8 away from that one. So the gap between, actually, no, I'm going to say 6 between there and the top of this long one and the top of this small one. Let's see now. So from there, no, hang on. I'm going to do like so. From there to the bottom of the map right now is 6. Then that is 3. And 1 should be about that far. Then we copy that distance on the opposite of the side of the marker, which should take us about there. How happy am I about that? Let's see. Look east. 1, 2, 3. What? 4. What? Oh, it doesn't compute, does it? So how did I get 1 in the previous count? 1, 2. No. Yeah, I got that totally wrong. Let's see, one more time. Let's take it east. So yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, a new take on this. So from the north of this bottom building to the south of this long building is 4. So let's see now. Like there. So from the bottom here to there is 4. Then we double that. And we wind up here. There. Still not very comfortable with that, but the road is kind of straight here. An icky feeling that we might be even further up. But then again, we're kind of thinking that we are. Kind of thinking that we're down here. What to do? So the road is bending here. The road is bending there. Don't know if it's wise to pull back here or not. Let's. Ay. What to trust, what to trust, what to trust. Gonna do one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're looking at the back of the building, or we're looking at the building at the back. So from there, let's see. Oh, so that this is 4. Double that. Yes, we keep winding up in the same place. So I'm going to do that. Oh, okay, right. Right, when we hit that accurately, I'm not going to complain at all. Okay. Elif Perintek. So Mm, put in check maybe. I don't really know how you say that C with that little S underneath, but I would think it would be something of the kind. Okay, let's see. Bölge. Pati Karadeniz. Okay, so that is the Bölge. Okay, right, yeah, so that's West Black Sea region distributors. Okay, so other pen. Let's see. No signs of any names yet. And this seems to take us out of town. As I was about to say, there was a main road here based on based on this flatbed, but no. Okay, and what do we have here? Premium Fenster. That's premium windows. Premium windows. Could Tashayin maybe be the name of the place? That could well be it. So let's head into town. Yeah. It seems to be a fairly affluent area. Let's see. And I like the colors and how tidy this place is. What is this street? Okay, so we've been going, we were going south-ish. We can go east, we can go west. So west seems to take us onto a main street of sorts. Let's see now. Just looking for anything that looks like the name of a town. Yeah, what town might this be? Mehmet Karaman. Karamanlar, Vestel. Koschagis, I think. Belediyesi, okay, Koschagis or something. And, Birlik. Minibusleri. Could be in a town called Koschagis. But, we could also not be in a town called Koschagis, or how you say it. It's probably a ch involved there as well. So that could be the name of the city, or it could be the name of the destination or the hometown of the buzz. But that definitely suggests that we are in Koschachis, or something like that. Let's see now. We cannot see this city at this level of zoom, so we have to zoom in a little bit. So we start down here in Çorum. And then over into Karabük. Kastamonu. Zonguldak. No. Kavak, Karakören. Interesting. Okay, so I guess that means I will have to find a way out of town. Let's see. And cause Chachis or something. Okay, let's see if we can find our way out of town. And it would be nice if we found out which province we're in, or whether this is. It could, of course, be a neighborhood. Okay, so we're going south, and here's a roundabout. I just want. Okay, so we can go to Bartin. Bartin is down here. And that's eastwards to Bartin. Well, I wouldn't trust that right away. But of course it is possible. Possible, but at the moment it doesn't seem like the right choice. And where do we wind up if we go in the opposite direction? That's the next question. Hasan Kadi. Interesting one. Okay, so let's get on the road. He's. What? I thought we were in it. That's eastwards as well. We're crossing a river. And a fairly major one at that. This has me thoroughly confused. Could of course be in Karabik. Which we aren't. I'm not gonna say that. Let's see now. The 7426 Bartin and Kumluka. Which would have been great if we saw where Kumluka is, and we're not on a very major road, it would seem. Tricky one. Tricky. And the road number doesn't help me any. Yeah, the direction to Bartin is different from what I thought. So let's get out on the road to Bartin, which goes in this direction. And how far is Bartin? 20 kilometers. Sarkey. Okay, and Bartin is to the north. There's a Sarkey. Are we here? Yes, here we are. You sneaky thing. You sneaky, sneaky, sneaky thing. And I believe that we were up this street somewhere. Yeah, I think I remember this Kiratanesi thingy. Now, let's see now. Can we find? Yeah, this looks familiar. So, okay, that makes things a lot easier. We are here. Nice. Last one. Ooh. Wow. Got a bigger problem now. This might take a while. Okay, let's just have a look down the hill first. Let's see, we go northeast. Got the name. Kakachlar Mach something. Kakachlar. Could be the name of the place. Let's check what the mosque says. There goes Hatziali. Okay, and we're in Zonguldak. Well, that is the Muftu. That would be a Mufti, I think. So we're not necessarily in the Zonguldak province, because I guess a Muftulugu would be the same like a C in the Catholic Church. I.e. a clerical and not a clerical area, which might have different boundaries from the province. I'm not sure about the name of this place yet. Sarai what? Alivelioglu. Okay, and Sarai. I don't see any of these names there. What direction are they? Towards the east. This could be a fun one. No immediate signs of those places. Go slightly closer. It's interesting though that it slopes down towards the east. That also tells me something. Sarai not Senkei. This doesn't look very promising. Wait a minute, Hatziali, wasn't that? Hatziali Merkez. Now we'll see. Hatziali Kaya Merkez. Yeah. Camille. Yes, he got our spot. Well, how lucky was that? Okay, so we are somewhere up here. And I don't strongly believe here yet. But I strongly believe that we're looking at that house right now. Let's see, there are no houses down the road. We got that thing, which is most likely this thing. It has to be. And then we have a house in the trees here, which is that one. And we have that house over there, which is this one. Yes. Okay, so should be there. I'm gonna use cardinal directions to... Oh, let's not. Let's not. But we are very close to this house. Let's see, perpendicular. I'm standing perpendicular and I'm looking at the back of the house. So, like so. Just gonna make 100% sure this is the next house, which is larger. And we got building here. Which is the one on the opposite side of the street. Yep, that's it. Ooh, look at the misalignment. Right, well, that wasn't so bad. 42 minutes in Turkey, and I'm glad, or rather, I'm happy with that pretty much under any circumstance in Turkey. So yeah, and even 25k'd it. So very, very happy with that one. And what I'm not so happy with is that the spread was not really a spread. Okay, we got to see 3 out of 10 provinces: Bartın, Karabük, and Zonguldak. But yeah, would have been nice to add some other locations. But I did give them, when I scripted this map, I went for an equal number of locations in each of the provinces. So there's 1,050 locations in each province to pick from. So yeah, I'm sorry about the other 7. But yeah, that was the Batı Karadeniz bölgesi in the West Black Sea region of Turkey. And it's done and dusted. So yeah, I'm happy that you're still with me here on a tiny dot in space, and I hope you will join me for the next episode when it's up. Until then, bye-bye.